Hi, my name's Jim Wentz. I'm from Canal, Winchester, Ohio. I've lived in Ohio all my life, which is about 58 years now. I'm a life member of the League of Ohio Sportsmen. I enjoy hunting and fishing and most outdoor activities. And I'm concerned about what we're seeing in our trips today, hunting and fishing. We're seeing a lot of changes from the climate. One of the big concerns is Lake Erie. We don't have the ice that we used to have. Our ice fishing seasons have been curtailed. Some years we aren't even able to fish at Lake Erie or area lakes at all because of the lack of ice. Also, the warmer climate has been one of the main factors in the reduction of the walleye population at Lake Erie. We've had very few successful hatches since the year 2000. 2003 was our last good hatch. We do know that one of the factors involved in that is warmer winters, especially with having more rainfall in the wintertime at Witch's Farm, fertilizers and other runoff into the lake. That leads to dead zones and harms both walleye and perch. I'm also quite concerned about trees and forests in Ohio. I'm standing here today in front of a sugar maple tree. We can see the nice yellow color to the leaves. This is one of our most common trees in Ohio. It's also used a lot for ornamental plantings and shade trees and lawns. But U.S. Forest Service research tells us that by 2080, the sugar maple could be gone from the state of Ohio, and in fact it's threatened throughout its range in the United States. It's very adapted to a cold climate. We value it. Most people like maple syrup. There are about 1,000 families in the state of Ohio that make their living from tapping trees and making syrup. It's a great forage tree for deer, especially in the winter time. Landowners make money from selling the trees for timber uses. So it's one of our most valuable trees, and it adds a lot to fall color and into the outdoors. So there are quite a few trees in the state that the Forest Service says are likely to disappear or decline rapidly by 2080. So I hope that Congress will take quick action on climate change. We need to reduce greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere, and we need to do it quickly. If we look at fish and wildlife populations across the country, all the way from Yellowstone to Alaska to Florida, the warming climate is having severe impacts on many of these. So we need to develop a clean energy economy, and we need to do it quickly.